History made. Chicago-born Robert Francis Prevost becomes Pope Leo XIV, the first American ever to lead the Catholic Church. What will this former Peru missionary and Vatican insider bring to St. Peter's throne? White Smoke delivers daily bulletins tracking this unprecedented pontificate as it unfolds. Will Leo XIV continue Francis's inclusive vision or forge a new path blending American pragmatism with Latin American experience? And what does his papal name choice signal about his priorities? White Smoke. Essential daily insights where ancient tradition meets modern challenge. New episodes every day wherever you get your podcasts.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hi there, I'm Johnny Mack with another episode of the Lost 5 Good News Stories. Now, if you don't know what's going on here, I recently found a file on my computer called Good News 24, which had apparently quite a few scripts I never recorded last year. So what I thought I'd do is, all right, I'll record them and I'll make them extras on Saturday. So it's still good news, it just might have a little dust on it. For example, Eric celebrated his 85th birthday a few months ago. He decided to race his great-grandson. Eric told the BBC, "I intended on walking, but when I got there with my great-grandson, I decided to run the race." His great-grandson beat him by 7 minutes. Now, Eric is no slouch. He is a pioneering Welsh running athlete. He's medaled at 18 consecutive British Masters Championships at various distances. Meanwhile, scientists have developed a vaccine for bees that helps protect the bees from harmful pesticides. Researchers found that feeding bees hydrogel microparticles in sugar water boosted bees' survival rates by 30% when exposed to lethal doses of a pesticide class that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. The particular pesticide damaged the bees' nervous systems. The treatment binds to and neutralizes the pesticide, allowing it to pass through the bees without causing them any harm. Bees are going to be happy for that. Scientists are getting it done. They have determined that even a little exercise can reduce the risk of dementia. The British Journal of Sports Medicine published a study that examined cognitive function with the aim of understanding the impact of exercise. The researchers took into account variables like age, diet, smoking and alcohol, nightly sleep, educational attainment. They controlled for those factors. They found that even weekend warriors, people that exercise once or twice a week, were 25% less likely to develop mild dementia than those who didn't exercise at all. Those who were regularly active, at least 3 times a week, were 11% less likely. Now, interestingly, those who are regularly active at least 3 times a week were 11% less likely. Yeah, I'm making the same face you are right now. The study didn't get into while the weekend warriors are actually doing better than the regular exercisers. Is the lesson here to exercise less? That could be good news in itself. Don't take medical advice from some dude recording a podcast in his basement. Get actual medical advice from professionals. Use 5 Good News Stories for entertainment purposes only. Scientists estimate that 13% of mild dementia cases could be avoided if all middle-aged adults exercise at least once or twice a week. A social media star, Megan, regularly posts videos of her cat, Monkey. Now, a few months ago, again, these are the lost episodes of 5 Good News Stories, Megan had gone to the convenience store with Monkey. Monkey showed up with a lottery ticket. She scratched it off. She thought she had won £5, but no, she had won £10. A social media user said, "See, he's providing for you." And good news out of Oklahoma last September. These are the lost episodes. Some Oklahoma Highway Patrol troopers rescued some chickens that had fallen off the back of a truck and were stranded on the highway. The OHP said on social media that the truck with a makeshift trailer lost multiple chickens over the course of about a mile westbound. This happened on I-44. So if you were in traffic a few months ago and you're like, what is going on? There were chickens on the I-44. Trooper Carlos saw a woman trying to corral a chicken using the concrete barrier, so he relieved her of her duties, according to social media. Trooper Carlos was able to wrangle the chicken, and the rest of the birds were eventually successfully rescued. The OHP said sometimes even the chicken needs help crossing the road. Love it. That's it. See you next time. Back tomorrow.